Welcome to Helsinki. Situated between Stockholm, Tallinn and St Petersburg, it is the largest and the capital city of Finland. With more and more cruise ships coming in, they've built a new cruise port and they've brought us to a different square, less congested. So find the row of bicycles, follow them and you'll find the esplanade. Now we're turning right past the beautiful pavilion. In the conservatory they serve traditional Finnish salmon soup. So I asked what was in it and they said salmon. So I said, what's special about it? They said, it's traditional. If you're not on a cruise ship and you're travelling around, these islands are all nicely linked together and you can get the shuttle from Tallinn to Helsinki as long as you don't mind about the colour of your boat. Helsinki is made up of 310 islands, 62 miles of coastline, and for the 3 months of the summer when it's hot, they call it the Copacabana. How long is the tour?
An hour and a half.
And where do you go?
We go around the Eastern Helsinki Islands.
This is the market square and you can smell the cherries and the strawberries and all the fresh produce. The strawberries and the peas are grown locally, but everything else is brought in from Spain, but it looks incredibly fresh. Fresh caught fish. There are pavement cafes all along here. It's a lovely way to spend a morning. This is a lover's bridge like in Paris and they've got lots of padlocks with people's names on. Just like in London, they've got Boris spikes, although they're probably not called Boris. This is Ouspensky Cathedral. If you're on a tour, the coach will bring you right here. If you're walking, it's 32 steps up to this level. If you want to avoid the steps, there's a slope at the back of the church, which is great for wheelchair access. You can see how close the market is to Senate Square, and in Senate Square you've got the chance to leave your Boris bike and have a look at the cathedral. The statue is of Alexander II and it's standing in front of the iconic cathedral. The cathedral is an iconic landmark and it was built during Russian rule as a tribute to Tsar Nicholas I. 47 steps to the top. Compared with the Russian churches, this one is minimalist to say the least, but it actually feels more atmospheric to me. They seem like museums. Helsinki is a lovely city where you can walk from museums to churches to the beach. The local tram line does a figure of 8, and if you get the number 3 and then change onto the number 2 line, you can go all the way around the city, and the place to get it is opposite the metro station. The station to my right is next to the bus garage, and then over my left shoulder is the Finnish National Theatre, that fairy tale building. I love the way on their tourist map they give equal importance to the Athenaeum Museum and the Aussie Bar and the Hard Rock Cafe and the Finnish Theatre, which I'm walking up to now. And just opposite the coach station is the Athenaeum, which is the art museum. This is surprising. In the middle of an ordinary residential area, there's a church cut out of the rocks, and it's often used for concerts because of its exceptional acoustics. The whole church is built inside a massive granite block, and the breathtaking copper roof shines and brightens the whole inside through 180 glasses between the dome and the floor. If you're looking for the Helsinki Art Museum, here it is. They put the art museum in a complex which includes the cinema, which is very clever because it encourages people to come and look at the art. At the end of the esplanade is the theatre restaurant, and I'm strolling now through the park. And the trees seem to have put their dresses on. The polka dot dresses on the trees are an installation by the artist Yeyo Kusama. This is a statue of Finnish folk, they're country singers. What's special about the Esplanade is there's normally a performance by the Army Band at 2:30. We're going to head down to the cathedral because at 12:30 there's a performance there with the changing of the guard. Don't forget to read our cruise ship crime novels. Dip in at the first one, Cruise Ship Heist.